They say that your network determines your net worth. And it couldn't be more true when it comes to success. You see, if you want to get anywhere in life, then you must have the right people around you. Because they say that the average person is the average of the 5 people they spend most of their time with. So this goes to show how important your network is. But here's where things get interesting. You see, according to some recent studies, we are actually the average of the 300 people we interact with most often in our lives. Now, of course, you can't meet 300 new people every single day. But if you were to break down the 365 days in a year, that's only about 1 person per day. So here's what you should do. Each day you need to make sure to meet at least 1 new person. Get to know them, talk to them, ask them questions about their life, find out what they do for a living, etc. This way, over time, your circle of friends will gradually change. And if you keep doing this for months and years, eventually you'll be surrounded by high-level individuals. And that's exactly why today we go over some extremely powerful quotes that will help you change your thoughts. That way you can become the type of person who attracts those high-quality individuals into their life. We all go over these quotes and discuss how you can apply them to your own life to begin seeing results, So make sure to pay attention until the very end, because it's going to be a step-by-step guide that you can start applying immediately. The mind is everything. What you think becomes your reality. This quote simply means that your thoughts determine your future. If you think negative thoughts, your life will be filled with negativity and failure. But if you learn to think positive thoughts, your life will soon begin to turn around and bring you great happiness and success. In fact, research shows that optimism is strongly linked with achievements and accomplishments. So here's what you should do. Next time you catch yourself thinking negatively or focusing on all the things that could go wrong, stop yourself right there and force yourself to think positive instead. Don't just do this for a few days, though. It's going to take time to reprogram your mind to think positively. So keep practicing this every single day until it becomes natural to you. Number 2, life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we choose to react to it. This is a very famous quote that was said by the motivational speaker and author John. In other words, our reaction to the events in our lives is what truly matters. For example, if you were to lose your job, one person might see this as a horrible thing that happened to them, while another person might see this as an opportunity to start something new and even better. It's all about how you choose to look at things. And it turns out that people who have a positive mindset like this are more likely to succeed in life. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that optimistic people are more likely to set realistic goals for themselves and have effective strategies for achieving them. They're also better at recovering from setbacks and bouncing back from adversity. So if you want to improve your chances of success, remember that it's not about avoiding negative things from happening, but rather about how you choose to react when they do. 3. If you don't believe you can, then you never will. These are the words of Sir Richard Branson, one of the wealthiest men in the world. He's the founder of the Virgin Group, which today has over 400 companies operating in 70 countries. His net worth is roughly $450 billion. So it's safe to say that he knows a thing or two about success. And he's saying that if you don't believe in yourself, then you should give up right now because you're never going to make it. This might sound harsh, but it's the honest truth. If you don't have faith in yourself, then why should anyone else believe in you? Investors won't invest in you, customers won't buy from you, and potential partners won't work with you. The bottom line is simple. If you want to succeed, you must first believe that you can. Self-belief is the starting point of everything. And without it, you're never going to accomplish anything great in your life. No, for you can do anything you set your mind to. Next, we have this quote by Benjamin Franklin, one of the most influential founding fathers of the United States. He was also an author, inventor, scientist, and so much more. And he's basically saying that your mind is your limit. You can think it, then you can achieve it. It doesn't matter what others might say or do. So all that matters is what you think and how badly you want to achieve your goal. Here's what you should do. Every time you're feeling lazy, unmotivated, or insecure, repeat this phrase to yourself. I can do anything I set my mind to. By doing this, you'll train your brain to always believe in itself. And once you have that, the possibilities are endless. Number 5, Successful people do not do things that unsuccessful people wouldn't understand. This next quote is by the legendary investor Warren Buffett. He's widely considered to be one of the greatest investors of all time. His net worth is currently sitting at $99 billion. So needless to say, he knows a thing or two about making money. And here he's saying that successful people make decisions that normal people wouldn't understand. For example, investing in Bitcoin would be a decision that most normal people wouldn't understand. They would say things like, "It's too risky, it's not real money, and it's just a fad." But despite all the hate, Warren Buffett actually invested $25 million worth of Bitcoin back in 2017, and today his investment is worth well over $100 million. Now, it's not just investing in cryptocurrencies. In fact, it applies to almost every part of life. For example, successful entrepreneurs take risks and start businesses. While most people would rather play it safe and stick with a 9-to-5 job, successful athletes push themselves harder than everyone else and make countless sacrifices. While most people would rather watch sports on TV, the point is that success requires discipline, focus, and dedication. Most people simply aren't willing to pay the price. So if you want to succeed, you need to be willing to do things that others won't. No. 6. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. This quote means that all your desires and dreams are within reach, but they lie beyond your fears and insecurities. It takes courage to venture into the unknown, to take risks and face challenges. But it's in this journey that growth and fulfillment are found. This is essentially the same thing as tip number 5. Your fears and comfort zone are the main things holding you back from getting what you really want out of life. You see, fear is what keeps people stuck in dead-end jobs, unfulfilling relationships, and a life of mediocrity. Fear is the voice that tells you you're not good enough, smart enough, or pretty enough. But here's the truth. Fear is a liar. It will try to convince you to play it safe and stick with what's familiar, but that will only lead you to regret and disappointment. Instead, you need to learn to identify your fears and then take action despite them. When you do this, you will feel a sense of empowerment and freedom that comes from knowing that you're in control of your life. Number 7, most people give up too soon. They quit when they're close to success. This is a quote by the business magnate and philanthropist Bill Gates. He's currently the 4th richest person in the world, with a net worth of $132 billion. And here he's saying that the majority of people give up far too soon. They don't stay in the game long enough to win. You see, success is rarely easy or fast. Most successful people have had to endure years of hard work, rejection, and self-doubt before finally achieving their goals. But most people are simply not willing to put in the effort required to succeed. They want instant gratification instead. They want to become rich and famous overnight without putting in any work. But here's the thing. There is no such thing as overnight success. If you want to achieve greatness, you must be willing to pay the price. You must be willing to work harder and smarter than everyone else. If you're willing to do this, then success will eventually come to you. That's a wrap for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and comment below which was your favorite tip. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't done that yet, because we upload daily videos that will help you become successful. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.